are listening to the Self-Trust Solution Podcast with Dawn Leday, episode number 77. Welcome back. In today's episode, we're diving into an essential topic for anyone on the path to achieving goals, and it's how to handle your feelings without letting them dictate your direction. We all experience a range of emotions as we pursue our ambitions. From excitement to frustration, each feeling plays a role in our journey. However, there's a common pitfall many of us face, interpreting these emotions as signs that we should change course or give up altogether. This episode will help you understand why it's crucial not to let your feelings steer you off track. We'll take a look at feelings versus decisions. Understand why emotions like demotivation, frustration, and disappointment shouldn't dictate your decisions or derail your progress towards your goals. We'll explore how to recognize these feelings without letting them steer you off course. We'll look at understanding the source of our emotions. Learn how to delve into the origins of them by questioning the thoughts and beliefs driving them. This can help you uncover whether your current narrative is accurate or if there's perhaps another perspective to consider. Look at embracing the full spectrum of emotions. Why expecting a wide range of emotions is a normal part of any goal pursuit, and how to accept these feelings as an essential part of that journey towards goal achievement. And finally, we'll look at practical steps to manage your emotions. Discover actionable strategies to acknowledge, evaluate, and stay committed to your goals while creating a supportive environment to navigate through all the emotional ups and downs effectively. Are you ready to overcome procrastination for good and take control of your goal success? Join me for a free live masterclass where we'll tackle the root causes of goal stagnation and unlock the keys to unstoppable follow-through. Get actionable tools and insights you need to conquer procrastination and achieve your goals with confidence. Don't let procrastination and self-sabotage hold you back any longer. Secure your spot now and take the first step towards unstoppable progress. Secure your spot and overcome procrastination for good at theselftrustcoach.com/self-talk. Feelings are powerful and they provide valuable insights into our inner world. They are signals that can guide us to understand what we need, but they're not necessarily accurate indicators of the whole story that can tell us what to do, particularly when it comes to whether to continue towards or abandon our goals or anything in between. And here's why it's important to distinguish between the two, because demotivation doesn't mean disinterest. So feeling demotivated doesn't necessarily mean you don't want your goal anymore. It might just be a sign that you need a break or a different approach or a reminder of why you started in the first place. One of my clients recently really thought that feeling this lack of motivation, this sense of complacency is what she described it as, which then she decided made it mean that she was lazy, which then meant that she wasn't really into her goal. When we explored it more, that feeling was normal. It was coming from a thought about a particular step being not that exciting, which is totally fine. Many things that we do on our way to achieving a goal are not the most exciting things to do. And we don't have to make that a problem when it shows up. But if we make the feeling mean more than what it is, it can become this determinator of what we do next. And it's not what it's meant to do. So demotivation doesn't mean disinterest. And frustration isn't failure. When you feel the feeling of frustrated, it's easy to think that your goals are out of reach. But frustration often just signals that you're close to a breakthrough or need to adjust your strategy. And feeling disappointment does not equal defeat. When we experience the feeling of disappointment, it doesn't mean you're incapable. It's a normal part of any challenging endeavor. Anything where we're going to try some things and some of them are going to work and some of them aren't. And if that is an accepted part, it offers valuable lessons for our next steps, not a reason to quit. We can also look at the source of our feelings. We want to understand them. And to navigate them effectively, we can start by questioning their origins. Ask yourself why. Why am I feeling this way? It's a beautiful question. What you come up with can lead you to the thought that's creating that feeling, can offer so much clarity. Is the thought setting an unrealistic expectation? Are you comparing yourself to others? Are you comparing yourself to the end? Is that thought creating that feeling? Is there a different or additional part to the story? Another question is, what am I believing right now? Often our feelings are based on a specific narrative we tell ourselves. So challenge this story, not in an argumentative kind of way, mind you, but like how we like to be challenged, how we want to look at various perspectives in order to determine our best path forward. The same can be true here. What is the story that I'm telling myself right now? So in the instance of my client, where she was making it mean that it wasn't going to work, like if I must not really care about this, it must not be important enough to me, then we can challenge the story. Is that true? Is it really not? If I don't make this feeling the only determining factor, what is more true here? Do I want this goal? If I just allowed this feeling to be here and trusted that I set this goal for a reason, I do want to achieve it, then what? Then how might I want to move forward? We want to embrace the full spectrum of emotions because we're going to feel them, whether we expect them or not. The difference between expecting them and not expecting them is not them feeling different. They will. It's that we don't make them mean more than what they're there to mean. We are meant to feel all the feelings. They're what make for a rich and full and vibrant life. It's not only normal, but truly part of the process. So by allowing yourself to experience these feelings without judgment, you can actually navigate them through them more effectively. So we want to anticipate diverse emotions. Know that you will feel everything from excitement and pride to anxiety and disappointment. This broad spectrum is a natural part of striving for something meaningful. Accept your feelings as part of it. Instead of seeing certain emotions as obstacles, view them as integral components of your growth and achievement. Each feeling you encounter is a step towards understanding yourself more and reaching your goals. So, what are some practical steps to allow for these emotions? First is to acknowledge them. Allow yourself to feel without immediate judgment or jumping to the conclusion that it means something more than it does. Allow them to be there without the need to change your direction based on these feelings. Evaluate your thoughts is the second step. When strong emotions arise, examine the thoughts driving those feelings. Why am I feeling this way? What am I believing right now? And look to see in what ways is this true? In what ways is it not true? And could there be another perspective? What else could be true here? Stay committed to your path. Recognize that achieving any goal involves navigating through highs and lows. So that's step 3, is to stay committed. Remain committed to your objectives, even when you encounter emotional turbulence. And create a supportive environment. That's step number 4. Perhaps for you, that's creating a comfort plan. We've talked about that in previous episodes. Really looking at, how do I create a space for myself that brings comfort when my body or my mind is asking for it, in ways that doesn't deviate from the plan. It keeps me committed to the path, but is also taking care of myself in the process. Maybe that means supporting yourself through taking just a moment to allow the emotion, to create a safe space within yourself to know that it's totally normal to feel those feelings, and you don't have to do anything but feel them. Because emotions are not meant to be fixed, they're meant to be felt. Emotions are an inevitable part of your life, much less pursuing our goals. They are part of this rich, vibrant life that we have. And instead of letting them dictate your actions, learn to understand and allow them effectively by expecting a full range of feelings and reframing them as part of your journey instead of a problem on your journey. This way, you can stay on track and continue moving towards your goals with resilience and determination and a full spectrum of amazing emotions. What will you take away from today's episode? My goal is for you to allow all the feelings and to not let that dictate your path on your goals. To remember that feelings are guides, not directors. Your emotions are meant to be experienced and allowed, and not to dictate your actions or decisions. Embrace them as signals, but don't let them decide your path. Question the source of your emotions. When strong feelings arise, ask yourself what beliefs or thoughts are causing them. Recognizing that feelings stem from your interpretations can help you see multiple perspectives and reduce an impact that you don't want. Expect and accept emotional diversity. Understand that a wide range of emotions is a natural part of pursuing any goal. Expect to feel excited and frustrated and proud and everything in between. This acceptance can prevent you from viewing these emotions as obstacles. Create a strategy for being there for yourself, for creating an environment of support. This could include self-reflection, creating physical comforts, reframing your thoughts, and seeking support. Having a proactive approach ensures you stay committed to your goals, even during emotional highs and lows. Thank you for joining me today on the Self-Trust Solution podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a review. This helps me reach new listeners, continue to create content, and brings me so much joy in my mission to help you create self-trust fueled goal success. Join us next week for episode 78. Thanks for tuning in, and have a trust-filled week. Are you ready to finally achieve your goals with a simple and effective approach? Join the Self-Trust Lab, our 3E success method to streamlined goal success will help you shift limiting beliefs, build a solid goal strategy, and create a roadmap for infallible follow-through. With master-level coaching and personalized guidance, you'll apply these tools and methods to make your goal success inevitable. You'll learn to overcome obstacles, make strategic adjustments, and celebrate every win along the way. Don't miss out on this opportunity to transform your life and how you go after your goals. Sign up today at theselftrustcoach.com/the Self-Trust Lab. See you inside.